Alrighty, I told him that he'd have to join in the live, and then I'd have to invite him, so maybe he'll get in here. Ugh. But, yeah, and until we get him in here, if you guys have any questions for me, feel free to ask them. So we're not just sitting here bored out of our minds watching, just looking at this picture in my little bit of paper. Oh, so far, what is your favorite match that you filmed in BWF Riot? For Riot so far, I've only filmed all of part 1, the ladder match, and then part of the women's match, which I'm working on right now. That's why I'm not showing the ring, because they're in a position and I don't want to spoil anything or the gear or anything. So yeah, I guess for Riot, the Kenny Omega Okada match has been my favorite to film. I mean, Okada's not the greatest in articulation, but it works pretty decent for what I needed to do. So yeah, what are you planning for your next pay-per-view to be? I think I listed it out. I have a post about it. My upcoming schedule or something. I posted about it not too long ago, but I can't remember what. Oh yeah. My next one is gonna be Point Blank Revolution 2. Be the second one of that, which was my first pay-per-view last year when I first started. So that's gonna be the second one of that. Point Blank 2. And then after that, I'm doing Chase for the Case. And then after that will be Broken Kingdom or Broken Kingdom. Yeah, Broken Kingdom will kind of be my WrestleMania type pay-per-view at the end of the year type. I don't want to do it in the middle like WrestleMania is, and I want to do it at the end of the year. So Riot's kind of my Rumble to start the year off to kind of build up to because how I did the Riot Rumble, the winner can challenge them at any upcoming pay-per-view, and I'm not having that many pay-per-views, so either way, it's going to be a big main event match. So, but yeah, the Chase for the Case just going to be like Money in the Bank. Get a case, contract, cash in whenever you want, and then wrestle. Broken Kingdom is kind of like Wrestle Kingdom, WrestleMania type. So yeah. And then I'm going to throw in a little bit of Horizon pay-per-views, Never Broken. I think I'm going to change the design on that, though. Since I've had a design change for my... design change for my Horizon brand. I've already changed the design and look, and the arena is all changed up. We're going to do a lot of new things after Riot. I'm having a few issues with the guy I'm trying to work with, but hopefully I can get it worked out. Alright, hopefully we get them in now. Come on, Instagram, I accepted it. Accept. What the shit? Come on. There we go. What's up, man? How's it going? I love the mask.
Thank you. It's kind of getting old, as you can see right here.
Yeah, that's all good. I guess since you're in the face reveal, I can switch the camera around.
Okay.
Got a little bit of messy hair, but that's fine.
It's all good. So I'm up under here. Need to get
that can hold on. Okay. What's up, everyone? Guess you get a little different view here. Normally, we just show our arenas. Hopefully, I don't know if you're near your arena, but will that be able to show off your arena later on?
I'm near it. Just give me a second. Let me go ahead and turn this off. I don't need this. Hold on. That's cool. We don't need no light. Okay, so I'm gonna walk near it right now. Okay, so
oh no.
Welcome to the hold on. Okay. Welcome to the arena. We're kind of little unorthodox at the moment, but
yeah.
Hold on. I can do this. Is this okay? No.
Yeah, good.
Hold on.
So did you make those big letters there?
Yeah. Funny thing is, I got it from Hobby Lobby. These right here. Little secret between those watching right now. These are actually made of wood, painted. So we got the normal colors right here: EDW, green and blue. Then we got metallic on the back for. I was thinking about an idea, but I don't want to spoil it right now.
Right.
Talk about it soon. But
Yeah.
just keep on lookout for that. And as you see, the letters up here too.
Yeah.
These actually, hold on. The letters up here were actually used. These were actually traced. And,
Good idea.
yeah. So yeah, we just and I don't know if I should start off with a little bit about myself or something like that. Or
Yeah. I normally start off asking when people started, and then I'm gonna start off by trying to get a little backstory of their pick feds. So you go ahead there.
Okay, well, I'm a little. I think I'm a little bit older than a few people out there, or we might be around the same age. But I'm 24. So yeah.
I'm 22, and I chatted with the guy that's been doing a pick fed for 20 years now. So that's not too crazy to be doing it at our age. So
yeah. So the first time, my very first time making a pick fed was like 2015, 2016. But I got inspiration from some stop motion people because that's what I was planning on doing at first. Heard of SCW, WWE Steve-O 7 on YouTube, and what was that, JWS, LKS, JWF, and just the people who basically started it all on YouTube a long time ago. So very first time watching it was I remember it was the triple threat match. It was Paul London versus CM Punk versus John Morrison, SCW. It was a ladder match, and I just love how he could make the figures move without using his hands and stuff. And there's people who use string. I never use string in any of my stop motions. So it was like somewhat of pure skill or something like that. But still trying to get into the hang of some stuff like that. And I might transition to using string soon. But anyway, my first pick fed didn't really work out. Didn't really think of a good name for it, honestly, because all the other names was just being taken. And I just went with what I thought was cool, and that was like AWF, American Wrestling Federation, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to be different, instead of just using the same thing, because I look on YouTube, that's all you see is either AWF, AWWF, or AWFW or something like that.
Yeah.
I said, let me take a break. So I want to say I took a break around 2017. That was also the year I graduated high school, went to college, came back, had to get rid of my first wrestling collection because it was getting in the way of too much here at the house or something like that. Tired of people breaking the same post. They would break one post and I super glue it. Not this ring, but my other ring. It was a Mattel. It was Mattel WWE Elite Scale ring, and that was the best ring I had for 8 years. But stuff happened, and I ended up selling all of that, and I felt bad because I did it. So then went ahead and got on Amazon to see what was there, and I ended up getting this ring right here. What's it called? They call it a Jack Stone ring, but it's from WrestlingSuperstores.com. It actually resembles the ring that I always wanted, which was the the Jakks Pacific official scale ring, the WrestleMania 2 and WrestleMania ring. Uh, they came with turnbuckle pads like this, with the ropes and all of that. So they have like the little metal hoops and all of that. You could hook the rope right there, and it holds it like that, which was very cool to me. So a lot of people, when I did that change, was saying that I downgraded horribly, but then I look at it as an upgrade because this is the ring that I always wanted. And so I'm gonna unhook this right quick. So yeah, so I could use ropes with, I could either use the original elastic ropes. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, ropes right here. So I could use my regular elastic ropes. I can't find it. Here they are. I could use these ropes right here with the turnbuckle and all of that, or I could have did this right here with this design. You know, I like these ropes because I like my stuff realistic as possible. So when I say that, it could be like this. It could either be like this, or it could be how it is now with the metal hoops that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I could have it like this, and it looks very realistic when it springs off of it. And as far as the sound of the ring, hold up, gotta find a sweet spot. I don't hear it. I'll try and get it up a little closer, but I'll use some actual figures. So I'm gonna do, okay. So Andre and Bob Orton here just sound realistic, like with the
Mine doesn't give a give or anything. I got the AW ring, so it looks pretty. It looks nice. It works for what I want to do.
That's the ring I want too, because it got enough ring floor. It got enough space on the apron.
Yeah.
And if I were to do the technique that I did with this ring, so this ring right here has it has wood. It has some wood in it, but it's not like the new wrestling superstores ring that they got. I'm saving money to get that too. I know it's only like $200, but currently out of a job now. But you know, but yeah. So I'll try to take this off right quick and show you guys a little snippet. It's on my channel too. So we got this right here. Hold on, bring this down. We got this little foam and pieces of wood. I had some little plastic mesh things that goes under the wood too, so it could get a better sound. But it makes the look kind of makes the ring look kind of cartoonish, I want to say, but it's actually helpful certain times. But as of right now, I don't need that. So just trying to find a ways to make my ring look flush, make it look smooth and all of that. And people, I had one person, he's blocked now because he had too many bad comments. I did a video where I ironed my ring skirt, like ironed this part right here. He said, if you iron that, it's gonna warp, right? And I told him, well, I have materials up under my ring. I have materials up under this, so it's gonna be safe. It's fine. The last time I made that mistake, I learned from that because I tried to iron my mat while the ring was like that, and the ring, it literally warped in, so it looked like two pieces of wood. It looked like an actual wrestling ring after wear and tear. It was just man. But
I think it looks great. I'd really like to be able to pull up the ring and have that wood piece under there for matches. That'd be real cool.
It's awesome. These they're 12 pieces. You can either get I probably should have had it. I probably should have had it unassembled. But
No, you're good, man. You're good.
yeah, you can get them. You can get the pieces of wood this size right here at Hobby Lobby, or you could get. Let me find it. Or you could get. Jesus Christ, where is everything? Okay. You could get some wood that look like this.
Yeah.
I have a punching bag thing for the triggers and stuff. But you could get wood that looks like this, or you could get this. I prefer this one because it's like you can put 1, 2, 3, and then, or you could have 1, 2, 3, 4, like that going down the side and all of that. I like this because it's a little bit wider, and I don't have to worry about having to constantly take this off and keep shooting something close together if I need to, or feeling space in the ring and the gap. I'm like, why is my figures not standing? And it's a whole gap. I'm like, all right. Yeah, I'm gonna try to find something that'll make it look better with all of the with all pieces and no gaps. But I'll have to make something. I'll have to customize something.
Yeah.
It's some good perks. I'm sorry, it's some good perks to using these ropes too, and it's also some negative perks too.
Yeah.
So the positive perks is I have the time to wrap them in duct tape. This is duct tape right here. Try to do some electrical tape, but them summers be kind of hot, and the residue leaves a horrible residue, and it kind of makes the tape come off. It does the same thing with duct tape too. Like this side over here, got a little bit of it coming up like that. But I just simply take a lighter like this and just run it across very quickly, or like that, and just press and mash. And that's how they all look and resemble like the WWE ropes. I like these because they're like really springy when you have it like that. And I like the elastic ropes too, but you know, sometimes they don't really give me that same thing I'm looking for. And these ropes, I can cut it and pull it and stretch it if I need to, or if it's too tight on my my post, I can just cut it, make it to where it'll just have enough room to slag like this and just bounce and all of that.
Well, it looks pretty awesome, dude. It seems like a lot of great little details in there. But
Yeah.
let's try to get into your backstory of your Fed. Like
Oh,
you said, you started.
But yeah, so the backstory was really just I really just started off just trying to do something just for fun. And I was just just wanted to learn how to use stop motion. And I think that was high school. If it was it was high school. We had just learned about stop motion in class. You can use anything for stop motion. So I used the action figures, and I would practice on. At the time, I had an Android phone, little small LG, stop motion, all of that. I was posing them, and it was cool. It was nice. And I said, you know what? Why don't I actually do this? Why don't I actually do that? And I was saying a lot of people on Instagram do it too, saying saying folks like My Damn Toys, my bad. Okay, My Limits Wrestling, No Limits Wrestling, My Damn Toys. I seen everybody. You know, the great pig feathers.
Yeah.
Everybody stay home too. I want to do something one day and do like a wrestling ring tribute. So like I could do a ring rope tribute, or you know, just jump a ring to honor them or something like that. Like when their birthday come up and show them how big of a fan I am, and thanking them for like paving the way and all of that. And I think there's someone else that I want to thank too, because his name Big Boy Last Smith. I don't know if y'all know him.
I don't think I've heard of him know.
Well, he's cool. He think the 3W the wide world of wrestling. I don't know, but it's just I'm not. He's a black guy too. I'm black too. But he is a black guy and he does stop motions. He did that. He was doing stop motions. I'm not sure about PickFest. I'm not sure about his Instagram, but those who I listed who has Instagrams, they were a big inspiration, and I just wanted to get a better view on that. And I think I got a comment from one of them. I can't remember, but one of them told me don't listen to the haters. Do what you want to do, and just do it.
Right.
You don't have to listen. And did it.
Exactly. Well,
so we've been a pick fed for finna be 3 years. Springtime comes. So yeah.
wow, it's pretty big. So there's not a lot of pig feeders go too far. They always seem to burn out. I've put a lot of time into mine. I don't think I'm going to burn out after a year, but I'm getting close to my 1 year. So yeah, but yeah, 3 years is pretty good. So I noticed on your bio you have your champions listed. I think I remember Randy Orton's your world champion right now. Who are your current champions in your pick fed right now?
Okay, we got Randy Orton right here. He just won it yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
He just won it yesterday against Drew McIntyre after Drew McIntyre's been the champion for almost the 3 years since we started, really. And Orton came in. He was demanding that he get what he wanted. Our other champions, we currently have the U.S. Championship vacated because of due to an attack on MJF. He had to relinquish the title. Our Intercontinental Champion is currently, I think it's hold on a second. Oh Lord. I think it's oh my God. Jesus. It's been too much. It's been too long. It's been a minute. But we've had so many back and forths.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't this strong one. It was like Kid Cash was threatening to leave it, but he was the most recent one we had. Then William Regal took it and vacated it, talking about he didn't want to get involved with whatever. But Kid Cash won it back. So yeah, that's what that's supposed to be. Our tag team champions is Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits. Then our women's champion is Sasha Banks. She won it after a Divas. I don't think I was supposed to say Divas. Women's Battle Royal. I don't know. It's just people. I never knew if there was a reason why we don't say Divas anymore. But if I apologize. I didn't know if that was offensive or not. But, yeah. So
yeah, go ahead.
I was just that's it. I was just trying to find my champions. Champions right here. But we don't have Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford. I'm just trying to find them.
No, you're good. So you kind of mentioned a few rivalries there. You got a rivalry going with Regal and Kid Cash, it sounds like. What are some of your biggest rivalries going on right now? And what's your biggest rivalry you think you've done in this 3-year span?
I believe the biggest rivalry that we recently just had one. It was Jake the Snake Roberts.
Mm-hmm.
It was Jake the Snake Roberts it was Jake the Snake Roberts and the Hurricane, because Jake Roberts, the Hurricane debuted and he understood that there was a whole lot of weird, freaky stuff going on, and he was trying to get down to the bottom of it. He his her senses were tingling, and he was trying to figure out where the evil was coming from. Everybody, the people who would get bit by a snake would be under the mind control of Jake the Snake Roberts, and with that, the first victim of the Jake Roberts snake pit was Arya Davari. Then it was Cowboy Bob Orton, and after that, from there, the Fiend came in the mix, and then I think that was it. With those four, and on the side with Team Hurricane, it was the Hurricane, Dustin Rhodes, Jesus, Shawn Michaels. Yeah, it was basically like a 4-on-4. But then how it all went down was it was like a 4-man. It was like a 4-man. It was sort of like a Survivor Series thing, but instead of like the traditional Survivor Series, everybody stand on the rope. It was more like a tornado tag, and everybody got involved, and Team Hurricane won.
I don't see a lot of people using Hurricane much, so
Yeah.
pretty neat.
When I tell you Hurricane, I love the Hurricanes. So when I saw, I'm like IRL talking in real world time right now. When I saw him in the store, I was like, shoot. Went ahead and grabbed him. I told myself, if I ever see a Hurricane figure, I'm stopping what I'm doing and I'm buying it. And I did. That's exactly what I did. I had just got off of work. I was real hungry and tired, and I really wanted to just walk around the store for a little bit. Had my little snacks and my food in my hand, and I just happened to walk by the little aisle, and then it said, Hurricane was right there. I was like, let me put this down and let me grab that right quick, and I went ahead. Yeah, but
yeah, I only got my Hurricane just for the arms, so
yeah.
So, what are some of your future plans? Are there any upcoming shows, any pay-per-views coming up? What are some upcoming plans for your pick fed?
We had a show that we tried to get started, but it didn't come to pass because it was a lot of issues going on. I had work. We were talking about moving. Then we was talking about just a whole lot of weird stuff just going on. It just and then just now somebody who I spent my time with was kind of distracting me too. Just a whole lot of sad stuff going on. But hopefully in the near future, 2023 is going to be a different year. I also on the sidelines trying to be a wrestler as well, but I'm kind of trying to hide my identity right now. But a lot of people who know me already know me, so it's okay. But would love the support from them. But major plans, we're gonna try to get 2 rings soon. We're gonna try to get an actual nice looking arena and try to get some more materials and stuff that I need. This right here was actually like it's a downgraded version of what I had at first, because if you scroll through my page, you can see that I had LED lights and everything, but it was on the other side of the wall. So like I had to move stuff around to make room inside of my room. So ended up getting rid of the first version of this. The first version, fun fact, I cut it to where I could have like a little Titantron, but that didn't really work because it broke. The thing, I came home from work and everything was just knocked over, and I was trying to understand what happened. And as soon as I lifted it up, the tablet ripped off the little thing, and I was like, wow, well that didn't work. We live by a train, so it makes everything rumble. I be watching the ropes rumble, like jiggling all of that. I'm like, well, dang, I could use this during the stop motion. But just stuff happens. So
Yeah.
yeah. But I'm gonna try to get everything looking better soon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take you guys to the backstage area right quick. If I got enough time. I don't know where my light went to, but this is a short version of the GM's office, and this is the interview side right here, and this other side would be the training area, but need to make a little door for it. So yeah. Jesus Christ, stuff is getting tangled. Uh okay. But yeah, that's that. And gonna try to get some new stuff,
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah. That's what it's all about, trying to get new stuff in there and make stuff better. So kind of get into your favorites, top fives. You can just name off people, but who are some of your top five pick feds that you like to watch and try to what's it called? Just watch and enjoy.
Right now, um right now, NLW, My Damn Toys, and BE. I think his name is Baylor Boys Entertainment. I think that's it.
Baller Boy, yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, and uh, I'd say you too. Is you. Then it's who else? There's actually a whole lot of people I could put on this list, but at the moment right now, I don't want to make anybody feel bad. I love watching everybody, but if I were to name five right now, number one, Modern Toys, NLW, BBE wrestling, you was it, yeah, your Fed, and Die Hard Wrestling.
Die Hard Wrestling.
Yeah.
I don't think I've heard of them.
He's this new guy. He follows me, and I like looking at his material. It's nice. He's a small fetter too. Like he's kind. I would say he's small, but he's growing. There's another guy I love watching. If I could say top six, CFW. He's grown. He's grown. I think he was around the same time I started, and to watch his fed, to watch everybody over the years actually grow, and the fed start growing along with it is really nice to see that. And being in this awesome pick fed community, everybody looks out for each other. They're very encouraging. It's just amazing to see that, yeah.
So, thanks everyone for watching. By the way, what are some of your favorite wrestling matches that you might have seen live, just seen on TV? What are some that you remember?
January 17th, 2017. WWE SmackDown came to Memphis. That's where I live. I remember that night. I remember Becky. Who's it? No. My bad. That was Mickey James. She returned. She was La Conquistador, and she returned in the cage match in that main event. John Cena came, went against the Miz. The Miz was insulting Memphis as he usually do. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee, and the whole crowd was going crazy, booing. Then a match on TV. I want to say, I just love all Undertaker matches. Undertaker's number one to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a lot of great ones. So. So, what's your favorite company? I don't know if you're a WWE guy or AEW guy. Maybe you like the New Japan stuff. What are some of your favorite companies and why?
WWE would be at the top of my list because I've been watching them since I was, want to say 4 or 5. So that's like 20 years I've been a fan.
Yeah.
Then uh, the reason why is because uh, Vince McMahon really brought that power. He was that guy that if he come out, you got something to show. You got it. You do this or you're fired. And then
Yeah.
there's AEW, not just because of Cody Rhodes, but I love how they are. They're thriving. They're
Yeah.
It's just everything's building. It's amazing to see this. This is almost 4 years now. Uh, it's just amazing to see them. And then I love New Japan. I love New Japan because how they all wrestle, and you can tell that they're wrestling for honor. They're wrestling. They're just wrestling. You can feel it. It's just like how WWE was in the '90s. Their storylines, you can feel them,
Yeah.
and then there's moments where they just wrestle, and you can still define a story from that too. And then I want to say Impact Wrestling back when they were TNA,
Yeah.
Total Nonstop Action. That time, I really love the the Hulk Hogan versus Sting storyline, and I like the Mick Foley versus Sting. Uh, Mick Foley, the one with Mick Foley, really hit home because they was trying to make it seem like that he was losing his mind. He didn't know what he was talking about. He's too old. He's all washed up, and it's just, man, it just brings back so many memories. And
Yeah.
then a lot of people. I'm not gonna be like those. I'm not gonna be like a little kid who's be like, don't know who it is, and then they just try to side with one person. I'm not really. I'm really into wrestling. For wrestling and stuff. I like the storylines too, but I also like just focusing on the matches and studying from them and studying tapes and all of that. Uh, Studying from their storylines as well, because I know that's wrestling is. I learned in training that wrestling you gotta be able to tell the fans you gotta be able to tell the fans a story. You can't just get in there and just do willy nilly. You also gotta Your promo is like the beginning. Then you get in the ring. You got the ring also tells the story as well. How is this gonna happen? How are you gonna do this? How are you gonna do that? You gotta be unpredictable, you know. But I didn't mean to I didn't mean to take up too much time with that, but
No,
yeah.
you're good, man. You're good. So, with that, you like the wrestling aspect more than the entertainment, maybe. So, who are some of your favorite wrestlers? Maybe Daniel Bryan, Bryan Danielson, however you want to call him. What are some of your favorite wrestlers now or of all time?
Of all time, the GOAT, Undertaker,
Undertaker.
uh, Daniel Bryan, um, I, and Bray Wyatt is up there. He's up there. Eddie Guerrero, and want to say The Rock.
The Rock.
hmm I like John Cena, but at the same time, everybody loves John Cena.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So, you mentioned storylines. You were taught storylines is a big part of wrestling. What are some of your favorite storylines that happened in wrestling? Could be the Undertaker Shawn storyline, which is one of my favorites. Could be the Punk Summer of Punk storyline, which is pretty good. Could have done it better, but I mean it's pretty good for what they did. So, what are some of your favorite storylines?
Uh, I was a little too small for. I was a little young, but thank God for YouTube.
Yeah,
Undertaker and Kane storyline. The beginning.
the
So like
beginning. Yeah,
Undertaker was wrestling for about. He was wrestling for about 6 years, 6 or 7 years. Then Kane debuts, rips the doors off the hinges. Who is this guy? Then he has some big secret. Paul Bearer has some big secret to tell. Kane has a big secret to tell the WWF universe, and Undertaker's doing everything he can to prevent that. and to find out their brothers, Undertaker burnt down the home, and but then is that story. Then it was the Rock and Stone Cold.
Yeah.
They had the biggest pop, the biggest reactions of everything. It's
Yeah.
just, man, those are my two favorite storylines. And trying to find number three is kind of tough. It's a big decision.
Yeah.
Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio, custody of Dominic.
Yeah.
That storyline.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one. So, what's your favorite pay-per-view? It could have been a WrestleMania. It could have been a SummerSlam. It could have been a ECW pay-per-view or AEW one. What's your favorite all-around best pay-per-view you think that's ever been?
It's a debate. It's a debate between WrestleMania and it's a debate between WrestleMania and Survivor Series.
Mm-hmm. Is there a certain WrestleMania that was or Survivor Series that you think's just the top of the top of all pay-per-views?
Mm, Survivor Series, I want to say. It's been a good little minute, but I'll go ahead and do the WrestleMania. WrestleMania 25.
25.
We had the three matches that stood out to me: Ricky the Dragon Steamboat versus Chris Jericho, Jeff Hardy versus Matt Hardy, and The Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels. Those matches were hands down the top tier matches that I will constantly. I'll just constantly rewatch them over and over again.
Yeah.
Especially Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker, not just because Undertaker did the Tucker Super that almost broke his neck, but it was a defining moment, and then WrestleMania 26 the next year, the rematch, and
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels, yeah.
That was great. That whole storyline with Shawn and then moving into Triple H was just perfect, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So, what you mentioned Jeff and Matt earlier. What are some of your favorite tag teams?
The Hardy Boys is number one. Number two would be Los Guerreros. Number three would be RVD and Rey Mysterio, and number four, the Brothers of Destruction.
All very good answers. There's been a lot of championship designs over the year. What's your favorite championship belt? What's your favorite championship maybe win or championship run or championship title defense? Not a lot in there for one of the questions, but
It's okay. I want to say this right here, the WWF Intercontinental Champion. I got a green strap customized for mine. I like the white strap, the yellow strap, and the baby blue strap design.
yeah.
But my favorite title holder for it was The Rock. Well, I actually got three. So it's The Rock, Jeff Hardy, and Cody Rhodes.
They brought back the white.
Yeah, Cody Rhodes brought back the white belt, and that's what made me. Well, I've always loved the Intercontinental Championship, and I've always often dreamed of being a WWE Intercontinental Champion. A lot of people dream of being the WWE Champion. Yeah, I dream about it too, but something about the Intercontinental Champion, though, that I really like. And if I were to win it, I'd probably bring back the design or probably have it a little better than, I like the current design, but, classic always gets me. I love classic designs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So any championship victories that you just gets to you, like stuck in your head? Oh, looks like we might lose him. Uh-oh. Oh, looks like we lost a few people since he... Oh, there goes my phone. Oh, no. We lost him. Well, hopefully we can get him back in here real quick. If not, I'll kind of do a little outro here. Thanks everyone that's watching. Make sure to stay. Hopefully we get him back in here. But yeah, Toys Wrestling Fed TWF is the next guest next week. Probably post about that later in the week, probably on Wednesday. Kind of maybe probably do it tomorrow. But yeah, hopefully we can get him back in here. Yeah. So yeah. I'm gonna pause real quick until he gets back in. Hopefully he's back in here. Oh, says he was joined. Sorry, I'm trying to get a Zoom meeting set up for later on, so sorry about that, everyone. To request to join, I guess we'll invite meeting. Joins in real quick. Alright. We invited him. Hopefully he can join back in. If not, thanks everyone once again. We normally have a lot of issues with connections, but yeah. TWF is our next guest, Toys Wrestling Fed. Uh, try to get him in here. If not, we'll end it off here. We talked about a lot of good stuff, like normal. We missed a little bit of stuff. Didn't really get to go through his process. Uh, but yeah, got a lot of decent amount of views here. Went on for a good bit. Uh, yeah, he's unable to join WFC Wrestling. You're the only one left in here, so might just end it here and text him, hey, uh, thanks for chatting with me. But yeah, talked about a lot of good stuff. Not, not a lot. We didn't get a lot on this Big Fed, but I mean, we got a lot of stuff. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna end it here unless he joins in the next few seconds. Giving him a few seconds. Yeah, I'm just gonna end it here. Thanks everyone that watched. Everyone that's watching on later, thanks again. Next guest, TWF Toys Wrestling Fed, I think is called. So yeah, but all right, everyone, go follow EDW Pig Fed 2020. I've tagged him in posts, so go follow him. He's seems like he's got a lot of what's it called, passion for the pig fed community, and great guy. See you guys. Bye.